Have you ever felt that sinking feeling of confusion, wondering if the person you like sees you as just a friend or something more? Unlocking this secret could be the key to finally experiencing the passion and intimacy you crave. From an early age, we're bombarded with Hollywood's version of storybook romances that spark from a single electrifying glance across a crowded room. But in reality, the lines between friendship and romantic attraction can be blurred, leaving many trapped in agonizing uncertainty. Today, you'll discover 10 psychologically proven signs that reveal whether that special someone is hiding deeper feelings, allowing you to confidently pursue the relationship you deserve. Number 1. Intense eye contact. The eyes are the windows to the soul, or so the saying goes. When someone holds your gaze for longer than feels comfortable, it could signify their subconscious desire to forge a profound connection that transcends mere friendship. This lingering eye contact isn't mere politeness. It stems from a primal urge to drink in your essence, to explore unspoken intimacies. Notice how their pupils dilate when your eyes meet, as if trying to pull you into their world. This involuntary reaction emerges from the brain's biochemical lust response, a subtle hint their interior landscape is shifting. Of course, prolonged eye contact alone doesn't guarantee romantic interest. Factors like shyness and cultural norms cloud the picture. But should this persistent gaze be accompanied by other signs we'll explore, it could signify a heart silently yearning for you. Number 2, prioritizing your time. In our busy era of overstuffed schedules, we're taught that time equals value. If your friend consistently moves heaven and earth to secure quality moments with you, even sacrificing other commitments, it screams you're special, louder than any words could. After all, time contains the most precious resource of all, the unrelenting ticking of our finite lives. Ponder the depth of care it takes for someone to relentlessly carve out openings just to bask in your presence. This craving transcends mere friendships, where hanging out stems more from leisure and convenience. No, their calendar antics demonstrate how highly they cherish you in their inner world, harboring a desire to experience life's upswells and lulls tethered to your side. Number 3, showering you with compliments. Praise from someone you adore can tingle warmly across every nerve, like a psychic caress flooding your soul with validation. Should this often happen, it likely stems from more than just a pal being kind. It unmasks their subconscious eagerness to admire you, to have you bask in their approval. Each compliment carries clear motive. It's their subtle way of reminding you of your magnificence, even worshipful reverence of your qualities. Maybe it's frequent comments on your beauty, intelligence, or wit that shower you with perhaps unwarranted glory. Don't discount such lavish flattery as mere friendliness, for it betrays their deeper cravings to uplift you, to bask in your radiance like a supplicant before a grand icon. Number 4, finding any excuse for physical contact. Humans are physical beings, our nerve endings electrified through tender touch from those we adore. Should your friend constantly strive for even fleeting physical connections? A persistent hand on your arm, a warm hug arriving or departing? Examine this behavior closer. It transcends the boundaries of traditional friendship. With each superfluous caress, they indulge in savoring physical intimacy, bathing in your energies. It's their subconscious desire to remind themselves that you're more than a friend, that invisible threads intertwine your souls. Even something as simple as brushing arms when walking can spark eruptions of frissons dashing across their flesh, catalyzing rapturous electricity. Number 5, they constantly tease and needle you. Like mischievous children with secret crushes, those smitten often can't resist relentlessly teasing and prodding at the objects of their desire, disguising burning passions as playful banter. If your friendship constantly escalates into a dizzying cycle of affectionate needling, arcane inside jokes, and unexplainable tension, signs point to unspoken passions. On a subconscious level, their endless teasing serves a clear purpose, keeping your dynamic eternally intertwined, lodged in perpetual magnetic pull. With every jesting remark or playful jab, they nudge your rapport closer towards the intimacy they crave. It stems from their cosmic urge to pull you into their orbit, dissolving boundaries, even if couched as humor. Number 6, they act defensive and jealous over you. Jealousy is rarely a noble emotion, but it's an intrinsic human reaction rooted in the primitive psyche, one nearly impossible to disguise around someone we truly care about. When irrational gusts of jealousy erupt from your friend at perceived threats to your friendship, underlying possessive passions lurk within. Perhaps they react with noticeable agitation at the prospect of you dating someone new, or they sulk bitterly if you relate tales of bonding with someone else in ways that mimic intimacy. In those heated moments, they stop merely playing a friend's role. Instead, their ego screams mine, triggering reflexive mechanisms to pull you back into their sphere before you drift too far into another's gravity. Number 7, their loved ones give you strange looks. Humans are intuitive creatures, inextricably linked through energies and subtle codes. Though your smitten friend may bury their deeper feelings from public awareness, their nearest and dearest often catch the telltale signals you remain blind to. If you begin noticing their family or inner circle giving you strange, quizzical looks, or teasing hints of, "you two seem close," they're subconsciously registering the romantic tension underpinning your bond. On an instinctual plane, these loved ones intuit what your friend's surface-level persona works so hard to conceal. Their raised eyebrows and impish grins signal they perceive currents you have yet to decrypt, and you'd be wise to pay closer attention to these unspoken messages, as people tend to ignore what they don't want to see. Number 8, they act differently around you. Even the most skilled social camoufleurs cannot fully control the subtle shifts in their words, movements, and energy patterns when enveloped by romantic energy. If you notice this friend exhibiting unique behaviors solely around you that deviate from their normal persona, they're subconsciously broadcasting their hidden feelings. Maybe they speak softer, more intentionally, or adopt uncharacteristic fidgeting, nervousness, or boldness they don't display platonically. Like electrons shifting orbital planes, these minor adjustments signal their entire being has shifted into a new energetic current where you're concerned. Should you notice this metamorphosis, it stems from their unspoken passions leaking through. Number 9, their conversations get very personal. Forming close bonds with people happens gradually, with true intimacy and closeness only developing when you share your deepest, most personal thoughts and experiences. If your friend regularly tells you extremely personal details, opening up about their insecurities, painful memories, and private struggles that most others don't know, it's like they are baring their soul to you in an ancient mating ritual. By being so vulnerable and exposing their most private self, it shows their strong desire to tear down the walls between you. With each personal secret they reveal, they are inviting you to also open up and be vulnerable with them. This allows you both to form an unbreakable, profound connection. These types of conversations go far beyond what most friends share. It crosses the line into the territory of soulmates truly wanting to know each other's entire authentic selves. When the conversations turn so personal and they willingly share their deepest fears, pains, and private sides, it's because they have an unspoken wish for the two of you to know everything about each other without holding anything back. Reaching this level of vulnerability and openness is not something people typically do with casual friends. It signals a craving for the emotional intimacy and closeness of a romantic partnership. Number 10, they simply won't put a label on it. These days, many people don't like clearly defining a relationship as just friends or a romantic couple. If your friend avoids labeling what you have together, it could mean they have romantic feelings they aren't ready to admit or confront yet. Putting a label on it as just friends or dating would force them to deal with those deeper feelings. By keeping things undefined and ambiguous in that murky middle ground between platonic friendship and a romantic relationship, they can avoid having difficult conversations or confrontations. As long as there's uncertainty about the status, they don't have to shatter the exciting tension and intimacy you share that goes beyond just friendship. This confusing, undefined situation almost becomes its own kind of emotional comfort and sustenance for them. As long as your bond exists in this in-between state of being friends, but also maybe something more, your friend can continue harboring their secret romantic desires for you indefinitely without any conclusion. The fact they resist labeling your relationship likely means they aren't ready to formally take that step towards dating or just being friends without any of that exciting romantic tension. By noting these 10 signals of unspoken romance, you'll gain the intuitive power to decrypt whether your friend truly craves something deeper. No longer must you stay paralyzed in unsure purgatory. You can finally summon the confidence to openly discuss the nature of your bond. Should you recognize these signs within your dynamic, it's an encouraging sign that your projections for transcending the friend zone burn bright. Ultimately, that needs 2 simple factors: bravery and timing. Approach this turning point without fear. The rest will be the stuff that storybooks desperately try to capture. 2 spirits uniting, dancing amongst the eternal embers of life's most intoxicating romance. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comments section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.